Senator David Brinkley is here with me again, and today we're talking about David's skills as a legislator and how those skills are put to use. Senator, your opponent in the June 24th District 4 primary touts his no votes in Annapolis as his biggest strength. The implication is that to be an effective conservative, a no vote is required. Is that true?
A no vote certainly has its place. And sometimes, I guess, if you can't vote no, your yeses don't mean a whole lot. But to just go across the board and vote no is not an effective strategy either. Then you become marginalized, you're out in the corner. The odd thing about Annapolis is probably 95% of the time, all the votes are unanimous. They're relatively small issues. You can be an effective legislator and stick to your conservative values. That's what I do. Stick to my conservative values when it comes to issues of pro-life, Second Amendment, taxes, opposing all the tax increases. Yet you have to be prepared to work with other legislators in the state. The magic number in the Senate is 24. It takes 24 votes to get something through the Senate. That means I have to secure another 23 votes from other senators if there's an issue for Frederick or Carroll County. There are times that I can help someone from the Eastern Shore, Southern Maryland, Western Maryland, Montgomery County. I'm willing to do that if I'm not harming my constituency, because there are times I'm going to need their support to get something done for my community. And, that's the way that we go with it. Now, does that mean that you don't vote no on key issues? Absolutely, you vote no on key issues. But, there are a lot of bills that I have voted no on that I have sponsored amendments to, perhaps to weaken them, perhaps to make them slightly better if there can be such a clause. But, you have to be able to work with people. Whether you like it or not, the legislature is its own organism. And there are a lot of different competing factors, a lot of egos that go into place with it. And my mission is to be effective. You can be conservative. You can hold to your values. You can represent your community. And you can vote no on the very, very key issues that we do vote no on.
So, Senator, you do maintain that you can be effective and conservative, even in a Democratic state like Maryland?
Oh, absolutely. And I've been able to show that you can do that. Look, I was elected by the other 11 Republican senators to be the minority leader of the Senate. I had the honor this year of being able to deliver the Republican rebuttal to the governor's last state of the state. So you don't get in that position by being a liberal in the minority caucus of Maryland. So absolutely, you can be effective, you can be conservative. I am effective and conservative. And at the same time, there's a judicious place to use the no button. We do it all the time. But, look, we have an election coming up June 24th, a very important election. I'm asking for your vote in the Republican primary election. And if you'd like to, feel free to give me a call. Ask me a question one-on-one. My number here is 301-882-7093. I'll give it to you again. 301-882-7093. Remember, vote on June 24th.